Hey dreamers, and welcome back to Colin's Dreamlight Magic. Today, we're diving deep into the brand new Inside Out update for Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is easily one of the biggest updates we've had so far, bringing in new characters, new features, and some much needed quality of life improvements. So, let's break it all down. The good, the not so good, and what I'm most excited for moving forward. First things first, joy and sadness are finally here, and honestly, I think they're a fantastic addition to the valley. Sadness feels perfect. From her animations to her overall design, she really captures the character we all know and love. And Phyllis Smith actually returned to voice her in game, which makes her feel so authentic and true to the films. Joy, on the other hand, feels a little bit off to me. Her model comes across a bit uncanny, and her voice just doesn't sound right compared to the movie. That might be because she isn't voiced by Amy Poehler this time, but instead by Kate Higgins, who some fans might recognise as the voice of Aurora in Dreamlight Valley. It's not bad, but it does stand out when compared to Sadness being spot on. One really adorable detail though, is Joy's animation where she pulls out a memory orb. You can actually see Riley's memories glowing inside, and it's such a charming touch. I love when Gameloft adds these kind of dynamic, character-specific animations because they make the characters feel so alive in the valley. It actually reminds me a bit of Oswald and how he interacts with the world. Little touches like that go such a long way. That said, it does feel a little sad that we don't have the full Inside Out crew just yet. No anger, disgust, or fear. But I honestly think they're holding them back for a future realm revisit, the same way we've seen with other franchises like The Lion King and soon Beauty and the Beast. When they do arrive, it will make the Inside Out section of the valley feel so much more complete. Overall, I'm thrilled with how Sadness turned out, and even though Joy isn't quite perfect, she's still a wonderful addition. With both of them here, it feels like the start of something much bigger for Inside Out in Dreamlight Valley. The realm itself is honestly one of the highlights of this entire update. Just like I had guessed before, it's set in the headquarters, and Gameloft absolutely nailed the vibes here. The colour scheme is gorgeous, bright, and playful, and it really feels like you're stepping into Riley's mind. It's such a fun, immersive space that perfectly captures the film's tone. My only disappointment is that you can't see Riley's islands outside the window. That would have been such a beautiful touch for world building. One of the coolest surprises here is the secret quest where you can hunt down special items in the realm and craft a Bong plush. It's such a clever addition because not only does it give long-time Inside Out fans a sweet Easter egg, but it also adds more replayability and exploration to the realm itself. It's these kind of quests that make the realms feel more than just one and done stories. That said, not everything about the realm works perfectly. The layout of the long-term memory storage has left a lot of players divided. It looks amazing at first glance. All those glowing, shifting orbs make it feel so true to the movie. But in practice, it can be a bit overwhelming. Navigating it feels jarring at times, especially since the glowing effects on the memories blend in with the walls and pathways. This makes finding the specific memories for quests harder than it needs to be, and it can get frustrating if you're someone who prefers smoother navigation. Still, between the gorgeous design, the smart Bong plush, and the overall atmosphere of headquarters, the Inside Out realm is a massive win in my book. It's one of the most creative realms we've gotten so far, and I really hope they revisit it in the future to bring in anger, disgust, and fear to make it even more complete. The Retro Roadtrip Starpath is honestly one of the most unique and refreshing Starpaths we've had so far, even though it's divided the community. I really love the retro vibe and how Gameloft shook up the formula this time. The furniture awards are a standout. Some of the items feel like they belong in a classic diner, or even outside at a drive-in theatre as it's based on. And they add such a fun twist to decorating the valley. The clothing rewards on the other hand feel a bit lackluster compared to the furniture. And once again, the dream styles are locked to Mickey and Friends. It would have been so nice to see someone like Tiana get the spotlight here, instead of her having an outfit in the premium shop. The new daily routines are a fantastic change. They essentially let you choose how you want to play through the Starpath. If you're someone who wants to grind quickly, you can speed through, but if you're someone with a busier lifestyle, you can take it slow and steady and still get the bonus rewards eventually. This makes the Starpath far more accessible to all types of players, and I hope they keep the system going forward. That said, I do have one complaint, and that's with the new inside-out jukebox. While it looks cool at first, the flashing colours can be a real issue for players with epilepsy or sensitive eye conditions. It feels like something that could have been easily avoided by including a setting to tone down or toggle the flashing effects. I really hope Gameloft takes feedback on this seriously and makes adjustments because accessibility is incredibly important, especially for a game that's designed to be so cozy and welcoming. Overall though, this Starpath is packed with charm, the rewards are creative, and the routine system is one of the best quality of life additions we've seen in a while. Now, speaking of the premium shop, we got lucky from 101 Dalmatians as a new companion, and I absolutely love this. Lucky is the second IP companion that actually spoke in their movie, after the Butterfly companion, and that opens up the door for more speaking companions like Doug from Up in the future. I really hope we see more of these because they add so much personality to the valley. The quality of life updates in this patch are honestly some of the best we've gotten in a long time. One of the biggest changes is that uncrafting now costs star coins instead of Dreamlight. This is such a welcome shift. Dreamlight always felt too precious to waste on mistakes or design changes, while star coins are far more accessible and farmable. It makes experimenting with builds and redesigns in the valley much less stressful. Another great addition is the inclusion of 3 new floating islands for the Eternity Isle DLC. These little expansions gives players even more space to decorate, build, and make the isle feel even more unique. It's a subtle update, but it shows that Gameloft is listening to players who have been asking for more room to grow their creativity, and hopefully, Storybook Vale will be next. Together, these changes make the day-to-day experience for Dreamlight Valley smoother and more enjoyable. They might not sound as flashy as new characters or realms, but they really elevate the overall gameplay and make the valley feel even more player-friendly. But I think we need to talk about the best quality of life improvement, my favourite thing, and that is, you can now place base game stalls in DLC worlds and Tiana's palace. It's so great for collecting resources, and I love this so much. I just wish Gaston's stall from the Eternity Isle DLC was included as well. Now, for one of my favourite parts of this update, and probably one of my most favourite things just in general, you can now have 2 companions active at the same time, and you can assign specific IP companions to characters they're connected with. For example, Magic Carpet with Aladdin, Dino with Alice, and Pua with Moana. It's such a fun feature that makes the world feel even more alive. I really hope they expand on this, letting us assign multiple companions to a single character, or even adding general critters to characters. Imagine having the emotion companions alongside joy and sadness, like the new nostalgia one. That would be amazing. And that's the emotional rescue update. Honestly, this is one of the biggest and best updates we've seen so far on Dreamlight Valley. It's packed full of new characters, stunning designs, useful features, and quality life improvements that players have been asking for. Gameloft and the dev team have clearly put in a lot of effort to make this update shine, and I can't wait to see what's next. Personally, I'm really hoping the Lumiere and Cogsworth update keeps this momentum going with even more improvements. Things like a search bar for Scrooge's store, or even a toggle for dream styles, so characters switch between looks each day and the valley feels even more alive. Overall, I love this update, and I think it's a huge step forward for the game. What do you all think? Is Joy and Sadness's realm your new favourite? And what's your new favourite feature? Let me know in the comments. It would mean a lot if you could like and subscribe and share with all your friends, as I am a brand new content creator and I am trying my best to get myself out there. Again, thank you so much for watching, it means a lot. Keep dreaming, and keep your valley alive. Bye!